Hi friends, John Burgess here, Wellbeing Coach. Welcome. Today's video, I'm going to talk about coronavirus. Yes, it's here, and whether you're concerned or not is not something I'm going to get into a debate about. But what I am going to say is now is a time, an important time for us to become proactive and to take personal responsibility for our own health and immune systems. Now, I talk about this day in, day out, week in, week out. And right now is an important time, I think, for people. People are motivated and wanting to do something. And so this is what I want to share. I want to share my top tips on how to boost our immune system right now. Not just for today, tomorrow, next month, but for this year, for next year and beyond. And it's about prioritizing our health and well-being and our immune systems. So now is one of the most important times for us to do that. Now is the wake-up call that I believe many people need about taking personal responsibility for our health and immune system. So, let's talk about it. I'm going to share my top tips. Now, these top tips aren't here to make you immune from the coronavirus. But what I believe they will do is, when actioned, they will certainly reduce our risk, and they will also, if we do catch the coronavirus, then it will help us move through that process more easily if we're at better health and with strong immune systems. And maybe even with a shorter period of time as well to go through the process. So, what are the tips I hear you asking already? Well, I'm going to go through them. There's kind of 6, 7 of them. The first one is very simple, is reduce your sugar intake. If there's room for improvement, improve. So obviously there's things like cake, sweets, chocolate, etc., biscuits, snacks, that might be going on. It might be fizzy and sugary drinks. It could be sugar that's going in tea and coffee. It could also be alcohol, and I'm afraid, yes, alcohol does have sugar in it. Now, why is it important to reduce sugar intake? Because it feeds the bad bacteria in our gut. Our bad bacteria love sugar, and it multiplies and grows with more sugar. Why is that important for the immune system? Well, most of our immune system is in our gut. So we want this healthy balance of good to bad bacteria. And unfortunately, sugar creates a lot more bad bacteria. So a lot of people's immune systems can be low because of too much sugar. So take it right down. Maybe go on a bit of a sugar detox and cut it out for a number of weeks and do yourself a favor. It'd be one of the biggest things you can do for your immune system. Number 2 is increase your fruit and vegetables. Not just to the 5 a day. If you're hitting that, great. Give yourself a pat on the back. But boost it up, go for the 7, go for 9 even, like many other countries around the world strive for and recommend. Why? Because they contain lots of important vitamins and antioxidants, and both are fantastic for our immune system. Now, where possible, invest wisely into getting the best quality fruit and veg, whether that means organic or local and fresh, just where you can get the ones with the most nutrients in them. So, up your fruit and veg. Top tip number 3 is invest time and make time for good quality sleep. So first of all, give yourself the hours that are needed. I'd say around about 8 hours is great. Ideally between the hours of 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. or thereabouts. Why? Because that's the time our body gets rest, repair, rejuvenation and recuperation. So there is lots of science and research now showing that our sleep can impact our immune system. If we're getting enough, it can improve it positively. If we're not getting enough or disturbed sleep, it can have a negative effect on our immune system. So look, sleep topic is a whole hour's workshop that I can deliver in the workplace, or I guide clients through one-to-one. And there's quite a lot to getting a fantastic night's sleep. But look, seek out the ways to reach out and get the quality and the quantity of hours you need for better sleep. So that's it, number 3. Number 4 is find ways to relax. Why? Because stress lowers our immune system. Stress can impact our sleep in a negative way. Stress makes us want to crave more sugar sometimes because we're looking for quick energy. Stress sometimes moves some people and leans people towards drinking more alcohol to try and relax from it, although we know the long-term effects are it doesn't relax our bodies. So be proactive about relaxing. Give yourself permission, guilt-free, to put your feet up. It's okay to stop and do nothing. It's all right. And so, look, get a schedule and a routine in place for daily relaxation, weekly, monthly, whatever you need to do to relax, as long as it's healthy and supporting and helping you. Then put a plan into place and do it. Next, I think that was number 4. Yeah, number 5 is a one that is, a lot of people are talking about right now. I can't do this video without mentioning it because it is a really important one. And that is great hygiene and hand washing. Warm water, 20 seconds, antibacterial soaps if you can get your hands on them, literally. But yeah, wash your hands regular intervals throughout the day, I'd say. That was number 5. Number 6 is eat fermented foods. Fermented foods are full of the good bacteria. Through the old ways and traditional ways of preserving food was the fermentation of food, creates the good bacteria that when consumed helps your gut health. Huge percentage of our immune system is in our gut health, like I mentioned earlier. So eat the foods that are helpful for this. It's the sauerkraut, it's the pickled foods, it's the kimchis, it's kefir drinks, kombucha drinks. All of these can be super helpful for boosting your gut health and therefore your immune system. Okay. Final one now. Final one is get extra support. What do I mean by this? Extra nutritional support. Look, I eat a healthy diet and I supplement on top. Supplementation isn't about instead of good diets as well as and on top of. So I get my hands on the best quality supplements, with just the most potent ingredients. So if you're going to invest in it, invest in good ones. And make sure you're looking for things like antioxidants or extra vitamin C or probiotics. All of these types of things are really, really helpful. Look, if you want to find out more about what I use and what I'm taking, there's a few other things in place to boost my immune system right now, then just reach out, drop me a message and I can share. So there are my top tips. I hope you found this useful. I really encourage your comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and what you think on what I've just shared and maybe the things that you're going to put in place for yourself. And I would appreciate it if you think this video would help other people too and inspire them, then please comment, like, share it on. I'd be very grateful. So my final message is I want you to prioritize your health. If now is a time for you to do that, great, but also kickstart you in for long term. And for me, health is one of those things that we only sometimes appreciate it once it's gone. So I don't want you to get to that level. I want you to be proactive. I want you to lead the way. And really, for me, health needs to be in your top 3 priorities in order for us to take positive action on it each and every day and have it in our minds to look after it each and every day. When you're in better health, you're in a position to help others more as well, if that's a motivator for you too. So what are the tips you're going to put into place? I want you to be well, and please share and help others as well with this. And I look forward to connecting with you in the future. If you're interested in finding out more about the work I do, you can contact me on my website. It's johnburgess.wellbeing.co.uk. And I welcome your comments and your interaction. Take care and see you again in the future. Bye-bye.